It's time for the NFC Championship, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Dallas. It's the Bears and the Cowboys, and it's coming up next.
In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Coming up, a terrific matchup to decide who represents the NFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Chicago Bears and the Dallas Cowboys. The George Halas Trophy awaits the winner of this one, as well as a spot in the Super Bowl. Thanks for being with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Greg, the anticipation's thick. Love this moment where we have a champion in the NFC crowned on this field. Couple of teams don't like each other. What are you going to be watching for in this one, partner?
Yeah, I think one of the coolest things about...
Who will represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl? We're about to find out as off we go in the NFC title game. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Concern on that sideline here in this NFC championship game. Now a first carry for Dalvin Cook. He'll push forward for about a yard. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. And that is incomplete. Kadarius Toney, the intended target for that one. And that'll set up 4th down. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. Tyler Scott deep to return for the Bears. Now a fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
This place is rocking right now, Mike. I mean, neither one of us can even hear each other speak. This crowd is certainly doing their part. They're trying to create as hostile of an environment as humanly possible to give their team the upper hand. And he's going to have to overcome this atmosphere if he's going to lead his team to the Super Bowl. This isn't going to be an easy task by any stretch of the imagination, but as long as he goes out there and he plays smart and aggressive, they're going to have a shot to fly back home as NFC champs.
Now the former Eagle and Lion who's back in the NFC North, it's DeAndre Swift. He's going to have a Bears first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
First down, Chicago.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a first down.
Nice first down catch there by Cole Kmet. And Mike, I've had a chance to spend some time with him in Nashville these last couple summers and at our TEU event that I run with George Kittle and Travis Kelce. And for a big body, for a guy who's just a large guy, he can really bend, he can run, he can get in and out of his break. And I think that's a big reason why, as he's continued to develop, he's a very good run blocker. He's really become that dynamic weapon they thought he would be coming out of Notre Dame just a few years ago.
Throwing on second down, Williams. That's a short throw caught by Kmet. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On second down, it's Williams. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. Off play action. Here's Williams. He's got a man. That's DJ Moore. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design. Sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
That one, take it in. Rome Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Makes the score Bears 7, Cowboys nothing.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. On the carry, it's Cook. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the Bears' 46-yard
To throw is Dak. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try and run here with Cook. Heading outside, going to be close. It's going to depend on the spot. They're going to mark him short, and it is going to be 4th down.
So often in these short yardage defensive situations, Mike, you just have to sell out and play the tendencies. In this case, they knew a run was coming. They stop it short for no gain, brings up 4th down.
They'll give it to Elliott. And he's going to have a Cowboys 1st down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready for their 2nd possession. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Allen in motion. Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game. 2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Toss right side to the tight end, Komet.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these 2 guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
1 quarter down, 3 to go on the road to the Super Bowl. All even on the scoreboard. We're back to Arlington in a moment. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Here's Swift. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll go again with Swift. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. On the bootleg, it's Williams. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And that is incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. The Bears send out their punt team. Devontae Turpin to return for the Cowboys. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. There's C.D. Lamb heading back out there with the rest of his Cowboys teammates. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. On play action, here's Dak. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. On the give, it's Elliott. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Here's Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. Concern on that sideline here in this NFC Championship game. Williams to throw on 2nd down. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He's got his big target, Everett. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Here's Torrey Taylor now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. To return, it is Turpin. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8. In motion, Lamb. On 2nd down, it's Dak. Woo! And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
On 2nd down, Cook. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
On 3rd down, Prescott. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. His kick is good. From 60 yards out, he's got the leg to knock it through.
And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
The Bears offense ready to take over once again. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Here's a handoff to Swift. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. The All-Pro Micah Parsons there for the stop. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Open man, right side. He's got it. A lot of terrific quarterbacks from Southern California, and here's another one. The rookie gets his team a 1st down.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10, and that one incomplete. Now whistles and a timeout. Here's a handoff, and Swift running right. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. Here's the punter now as he's on to punt for Chicago. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Cowboys offense about ready to take over once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. The drive starts with a run, and it's Elliott. And he fought through one tackle, stayed on his feet, but they'll get him down for no gain.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
2nd down, Prescott. He's going to keep it himself. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to...
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials indicating, let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look, and indeed this call will be overturned. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to get back at it. They'll start out 1st down and 10. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. To the left side, he's got Komet. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's...
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Throwing is Williams. And that is incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he'll punch it away for the 4th time today. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Cowboys offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Pistol now for Prescott. Catch is made there on the left side by Cooks. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. And it'll be 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's down the field for Lamb. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now, as he is on to punt for Dallas. Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Bears offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Off play action. Here's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Not wanting to risk another sack, they're going to play it safe with a run.
This is a spot you just love to be in as a defensive player. I mean, you've got them backed up so far, you're not really fearing any play call, let alone a run. Sit a couple of guys back, keep the ball from being thrown over your head. Everybody else track the ball, comes up well short.
That's fielded at about the 18. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So, we've hit halftime here in the NFC Championship game. As we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Which one of these 2 clubs is going to be Super Bowl bound? We'll find out in just a little bit. But first, time to look ahead to the AFC Championship coming up later today. And it should be a great one as well, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs squaring off against the New York Jets. It was a veteran quarterback, Dak Prescott, who had it working in the first half. He was on point, throwing a touchdown pass to help his guys take the lead into the break.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. DeAndre Swift and the Bears offense set for their next possession. And he's had trouble getting on track in this one. Really limited space to find an opening. The defensive front stopping him multiple times. Generally, he has not been a big factor in this game to this point. From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Williams on the RPO, going to get it out to Odunze. They face second down and 7. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. On second down, it's Williams. He finds his big tight end, Everett. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Give up the middle with Swift. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Throwing on second down, Williams. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's going to take this one all the way into the end zone. There is a marker down. We're going to get the call, but I think this one is going to stand.
Defense. That penalty is declined.
Santos for the extra point. He's got it, and the Bears are on top. It's 14-10.
Bears 14, Cowboys 10.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They trail by 4. Touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. It was Kevin Byard that time to make the play. Here's a 2nd and 9. Throwing is Prescott. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. Third and short. Prescott. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball. More bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Prescott now. And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense and DeAndre Swift set to get going again. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Another run here, another run by Swift. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. He'll try to run for it. It's Swift. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Chicago.
You can see the trust they have in this running back and the offensive line. You're facing a 3 and out. You're trying to extend this drive, turn around, hand it to the guy behind you, and let him do the rest.
He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. DeMarcus Lawrence, there on the stop. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. A play fake. Now Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. Toss right side to the tight end, Komet. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball, and while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space, because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark. And the Cowboys will take over here just past the 30.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Prescott. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Cooks. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
At the 40-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. Right back to Cooks. He's got another one. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down. Now Prescott. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Screen works to perfection. Give him 18 yards and move the chains. 1st down.
We see this week in and week out, Mike. These running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And after plays like that, I'm not sure how much more man coverage they can afford to play.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll throw again. Dak. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. Prescott again. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And he's into the end zone. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
To the air again. Prescott. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack two more onto their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the third quarter. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run here. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
This is an RPO, and quickly they'll hit Allen.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. Allen in motion. Williams to throw on 2nd down. And he'll take it on in. Cole Kmet, touchdown Bears. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's Dak Prescott and the Cowboy offense set to go again. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. Prescott on 1st down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Pistol now for Prescott. And this throw batted away and incomplete.
Well, that's 2 straight plays now where this secondary has won their matchup, and right now the offense needs to find some plays that just call for easy completions. Get your wide receivers in space. Allow them to run after the catch, because right now these downfield passes, the defense is all over. Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he is going backwards. Good coverage there to make sure he did not get free. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. Off play action. Here's Williams. He'll go underneath to Swift. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the 1st down. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. They'll run. And he's going to have a Bears 1st down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. On 2nd down, it's Williams. And that ball incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. Goes without saying, this is a huge drive. This game is all tied up. 4th quarter, that's a huge 1st down pickup. Now they got to see if they can get some points off this possession.
They try to throw again. Here's Williams. Now he takes off.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short game.
And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. To throw, it's Williams. That's caught. It's the tight end, Komet. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
This is the connection that Bears fans have been dreaming about since these 2 guys were drafted in this previous spring's draft. I mean, they think they have one of the more formidable young quarterback-wide receiver duos in the entire league. Williams, 1st overall pick. Odunze, number 9. The future looks bright in Chicago. This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
He'll get this underneath to Swift. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. Gains nothing. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Back to crown the NFC champion. after this. Here's Swift. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. So now, the Brazilian-born Cairo Santos in a big spot. This to grab a late lead. This kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
The home team's offense headed back to take over once more. They're trying to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Quick throw, pulled in by Tony. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd down and 3. A shotgun snap for Prescott. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. 70 seconds left to go in this game.
Well, a little unconventional play call here. You don't traditionally see the screen game used on 3rd down at these shorter down and distances. But in this case, they catch the defense off guard. They timed it up well, and the back is able to convert and pick up the 1st down.
Now he'll run it.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback, just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Now 2nd and inches. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That's over the middle and taken in by Tony. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That pass caught right side by Tony. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
This one is on target, and it is good. And we are almost certainly bound for overtime.
And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool. He's calm. He steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
And he goes up top, looking for Komet. That pass pinballing around, and it ends up in the hands of the receiver. Wow. And he will take this one in. One play, 70 yards.
Defense.
Touchdown, Chicago.
That penalty is declined.
So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. As their fans will celebrate, they claim the George Halas Trophy, champions of the NFC. Next stop, the Super Bowl. So that'll do it for Greg Olson, our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. We'll see you in 2 weeks in New Orleans for Super Bowl 59. Till then, good night, everyone.
It's a venue in a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And away we go from Wisconsin. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense... It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheeseheads on and have filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. To kick off, here's Riley Patterson. And away we go from Wisconsin. He fields it from the 8. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Running behind center with Swift. And he's able to push this ahead to around the 27. Give him 4 yards there, and now they'll bring up 2nd and 16.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. Along the sideline past midfield. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Staying grounded with Swift. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. Going to run again with Swift. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Brought down by Quay Walker. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Out of the pistol, Williams. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. He's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Toss play, Swift. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks, and I'm looking for that to be called again.
1st down, here's Swift. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Looking right, and he finds him. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Okay, I'm going to call that, even though it looks like nothing on the stat sheet, a win-win for both sides. The defense, well, they rally. They get right to that throw in the flat for a no gain. The offense, well, they just remind that defense, you not only got to cover us vertically, but we're going to stretch you horizontally as well.
Third down, here's Williams. Has it in close. Touchdown, Chicago. Well, he couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
This one is up and good. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the 31. Looking to his fullback now. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. This one goes for 3 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Packers. Love from the gun. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Offense up to the line fast. Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. They'll run here following the penalty. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
1st down throw. Here's Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 33-yard line.
Trying again following the sack. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. It's a Green Bay touchdown. Riley Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun to give to Swift. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
That's the end of the 1st quarter with the score tie.
We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They're looking at 1st down here. And he could have a free play here. This one won't be reeled in, but they had that green light to take the shot, and they did. Looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. Offsides call helps him out. It's only 5 yards to go now on 1st down. Running it after the penalty. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Williams from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Down the run right. This is caught inside the 15. 35 on the pickup. And that's a Chicago first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
He brings it in. And in for the Chicago touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Santos now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 6. Set up.
Fakes the handoff, now Love. Hauled in by Musgrave. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Let's go now.
Dom's the man in motion right.
Go.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. He's going deep this time. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson, and it sets up 2nd down. Watson coming in motion right. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. 6 yards the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Thrown on 1st down, Love. On the move, headed right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's out of bounds after reaching the 25-yard line.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Gets it to the 15. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the Packers tie things up at 14. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a great return has the offense just a touch shy of midfield as they start this drive.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on the short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Bears first down. Running with Swift out of the gun. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit. Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Bears take a second quarter lead. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. His third total score in this game. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That's into the hands of Dobbs. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Working quickly here. They've got a man in motion. Love out of the shotgun. Completed to his running back. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. The Packers driving ahead. Second and 3 now.
Here we go, set.
Man in motion here.
60 Maverick.
Shotgun now for Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or 2.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go.
To the air, 3rd and long. He's on the move. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. The Packers trying to hurry to the line. Here's Love. On target to Musgrave. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. With a 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
18, Roger, 18. Ready.
From the 41. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Let's go now.
Putting a receiver in motion. Love on 3rd and short. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Love throwing on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They've got first down from the 31.
Set. Cowboy 80.
Love looking to pass. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Timeout taken by the Packers, their 3rd and final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that side.
And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From 37 yards in the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit.